time to go over live to cruise news with a special announcement. So be quiet, everyone. Shh.
Hi, Tom. I'd like to talk to you about endangered species, which is quite fitting as we're currently all trapped on a wrecked ship with a captain who's making no effort whatsoever to get us rescued. But back to your fun game, right, everybody?
Right.
Yeah! I have 10 people who are ready to camp out on your island in the hope of seeing an endangered animal. So what animal is everyone going to have on their island to entice them?
Oh, thanks, Jason. So which endangered animal are you going to have on your island? At stake, 10 safari fans who are chomping at the bit for some Instagram content. That's all anybody cares about. So which animal is it going to be? Ninia, what are you going to have on your island?
My endangered species is the orangutan.
I love an orangutan.
I know.
Oh, my goodness. They're the ginger spice of endangered species. I always feel like they should have a G at the end, like orangutans, but they're orangutans.
No G, it's not tangy, because they're not tangy. Just because they're orangey looking, it don't mean that they're tangy.
I just think of Tango, the Tango dolls.
Why I really love them is so the female orangutans insist on solitude, so they're absolutely always by themselves, and what they will allow when they want to mate is they will allow a man to, like, come into their space, and straight away after it's finished, they're like, now you go. Your work is done.
Wow.
And then that's what they do when they have children as well. It's like they raise them, they love them for as long as they need to be, and then they're like, now you go. Mummy needs her space.
See, I knew all of that.
You just think they're cute. Ahir,
Yes.
what animal would you like to have on your island?
I'm going to go for the Indian elephant.
Oh, beautiful choice. And there is one arriving just
There's
now.
African elephants looking at the screen like, what?
The thing is that by the time that we get to the end of this series, it's going to be increasingly apparent that my island is just India, but Sean Bean's there.
I'd love to watch that episode of The Real Marigold Hotel.
But imagine that. Elephants, they're beautiful, they're charismatic, you can ride them, but you're never sure if you should because it seems definitely cruel.
Is it, though?
You see people doing it and you're like, I'm sure that...
The elephant's not enjoying it.
Yeah. Also, we can protect them because they're not going to get poached here for their ivory or anything like that. That's a very important thing
Nobody
to be
plays
able
the
to do.
piano on Poye.
Also, they never forget. So they're very well suited to be our first historians.
And do you think Sean Bean maybe will be riding round on one as chief of police?
I think that he could have a police one, yes.
A police one.
It would be good for stopping riots as well, because it has, like, a built-in, like, water cannon at the front to calm everyone down.
And also, if anything's kicking off, then everyone's like, say a fight's about to start, and then you'd both just be like, is that Sean Bean on an elephant?
I mean, the thing about elephants as well, of course, as we can demonstrate this evening, they're great for starting awkward conversations. Because you always talk about the elephant in the room.
But can I just say...
Have you not seen the elephants that break into a brewery?
No, no one has. OK, Johnny, what one are you going to choose?
The endangered is lions.
Yes. I mean, I'm worried these lions are going to be roaming around freely and you're going to have to throw them Greg Wallace just to shut them up.
No, I think...
Imagine that, somebody eating Greg Wallace.
I was thinking, how are you going to make an island which is always on sale more exciting? Put lions in it. It's like, that is like a Primark I want to see.
Yeah. Well, obviously, we'll take the teeth out.
Oh, Johnny.
You can't take his teeth out. He's got his pride.
I know.
Very nice.
Lovely.
That's lovely.
Imagine the cuddles you'd get with a lion that...
He's still got claws, Johnny!
No, you'd take them off as well.
This is horrible!
It would be like a massive rug.
I don't
The
know if I'd
lion
want
would be
a
all
massive
over you
rug.
going, oh, come here, and you go, come here. It would be the only cat that looked happy to see you.
No. You know what? You know, lions are boy cats, yeah? That lion piss will stink. Trust me, that ain't getting out of no suitcase, no coconut tree, no Sean Bean's uniform, no
Sean Bean's
Guinness.
there
Now. Is it Sean Bean?
No, I've got
Greg
Bean. I'm not letting Bean anywhere near this
I'd
line.
be good with them once. I won at the races and we stayed out all night and we ran out of money. We said, we're not going home until we spent the money. And we convinced the taxi driver to take us round the safari park at 10:30 on a Sunday morning. And I had a bet with my mates that I could smack a lion's arse and make it back to the car in time.
And you did that, didn't you?
No, he put the auto lock on and he said, I'm taking you home.
Well, lovely story. Now, Sarah,
Yes.
What
Okay.
endangered species would you like to have on Magical Island?
OK, so this is the endangered species I hear most about in my line of work. It happens people always talk about it in green rooms, they talk about it in car journeys, and that is straight, white, middle-class men in comedy. Where are they? Where are they? Guys, we are making a TV programme and we don't have one.
Yeah.
We're running so low.
I mean, it's great social commentary, Sarah. It does suddenly feel like this whole island is just an allegory, like Animal Farm. Is Mystery Meg, like, in some way, a metaphor for capitalism?
Oh, you've read far too much into it. I just thought someone should raise the issue because I know there's a lot of Reddit threads.
Oh, you always get the truth
and
on
some
Reddit.
Angry comments on YouTube of women. But who's going to stick up for straight, white, middle-class men in comedy?
They've all been eaten by a lion.
Because you bet them to go and smack a lion on the arse. Yeah, typical.
I guess is the thing, like, so that problem doesn't really exist in the world as it stands, but then if you put them all on Magical Island,
then it does
then it
exist.
actually will be a real problem, and then the really annoying people will actually have a point.
Yeah, but they'll be here, so we don't have to listen to them. Well, I do.
That's a very noble act. Are you not worried you're going to get tired of their...
Oh, no, because I really fancy them all. This is absolutely my tap.
Oh, now it makes sense. I see you
that's
coming
why
around the
when we were
sand
like-
dunes with your backpack
That's
on.
why we were like, we know an animal you can ride. I'm like, on my island.
Oh, so many excellent choices. We need a judge for this, and who better than that stowaway we found in the ship's hold? About time she made herself useful. It's Springwatch presenter and international fair dodger, Michaela Strachan! What do you think of our cruise?
Oh, it's lovely. It's really lovely. I would like some entertainment. Oh, sorry, you are the entertainment.
Oh, my goodness. Feed it to the lions. What do you think of these opinions so far?
I'm very interested about the facts that are being talked about at the table. I think maybe some of them are not quite factual.
Which ones in particular are you thinking?
No, I'll tell you the one talking about how you pronounce orangutans. You actually should pronounce it orang-hutan because it means man of the forest in Indonesia.
I knew that, you know.
Beautiful fact. Yes. Tell me this, Michaela, if one of us did try and run up to a lion while it was sleeping and smack it on the bum, would it rip our heads off or not?
Well, Johnny, I did think that was a bit of a daft animal to have on an island, really, because they are top predators and they would end up eating everybody.
It's not a wise leader.
I'm not sure that's a terribly sensible animal to have.
I don't know if you've noticed any of the other things Johnny said. Who would you rank fourth?
Yeah, it's got to be Johnny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Because, as I say, it's just not sensible to take a lion on an island. I'm not sure any of this game is particularly sensible.
Shh, Michaela, please, people are watching.
It's OK, you know what, Michaela? I respect your years in broadcasting, and I take that.
Bad luck to you, Johnny. You lose 12 people who were actually eaten by your lions.
Yeah, they were eaten by the lions. I'm afraid so.
Sorry, Johnny. Those are the rules. Who would you put in third place, Michaela?
I'm going to put in third place the Indian elephant.
Oh.
Because I think, you know, it seems a bit of a shame just to take one. You know, they're herd animals, and I think it would be a bit lonely on its island. I mean, Indian elephants are endangered, so it was a tricky one, but you're third place.
OK, and second place?
It's going to be Sarah, because I did think that was funny. You know, it's funny.
Oh, thanks, Michaela. This is how I get a lot of my feedback, actually.
But, you know, when we're talking about extinction, that means gone forever. You know, with wildlife, when it's extinct, that's it. It's never coming back. Whereas I do think maybe middle-class white comedians, you know, hopefully they will come back into fashion. So, it means, Ninia, you're my winner!
Oh,
Yes.
Well done, Ninia. Ninia, you win those 10 boring people who are desperate to spice up their Instagram. Well, thanks so much. Give it up, everybody, for Michaela Strachan. What a treat.